Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We're here.
Yes, yay.
We
a little
have
frazzled, but we're
yeah,
here.
It's always a little frazzled. I think we
Mhm.
said the same thing last week.
Yep. Or last time.
Last time. The days are just blurring together.
Yes.
I am just looking to see if we are live on Facebook.
Oh, it looks like we
are.
are.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Excellent. We are live here and we are live on YouTube. We are being very fancy today because we're going live in 2 places at once.
Yes. As I shake the table.
What I don't know,
so I don't hit the table again,
is how to view comments in both places.
It should be interesting.
Oh, it says all. Okay.
Okay, so we won't know where the comments are coming from.
Yes, we might not know where you're watching, but so if you're watching on Facebook, you can type in the comments that you're on Facebook.
Yes.
If you are on YouTube, put, YouTube or YT. That would be super helpful because we've not done it this way before. No. Hi, ladies. Oh my God. Hi. You're just one lady. Hi, Paulette.
Oh, from Alaska.
Yes, that's fun.
That is fun.
What's the weather like in Alaska?
I know. It's like dismal here in New Hampshire.
I think Alaska, and maybe this is wrong. I'm sure it probably is, but I think cold. I just think, oh, it's cold.
right, all the time.
Like, I've never been to Alaska, but whenever you see anything like on TV or in the media, it's cold. Alaska's cold, right?
Right.
So is it cold? Is it cold where you are? Or, I mean, I'm sure you have summers and it must get warm, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure.
Yeah. Let us know what the weather is like. It's actually been lousy here.
In the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Us too. Well,
it's been up and down.
Yeah.
But it's just been rainy.
Yeah.
Like constant
for
rain. Weeks.
Yes. So I see some people are joining. We are on Facebook and YouTube today. So let us know
it does tell
which
us.
platform. Oh, it does. Never mind. It tells us where you are watching from. Very good. Okay.
This is very cool.
Yes. Exciting.
Okay.
Hi, Katie. Okay. Well, I feel good.
Yes.
I feel good about this.
Yes. We're a little late in the month.
Yeah, we were in Dallas earlier at the very end of May, beginning of June. We were in Dallas for a subscription box conference called Sub Summit. And we were just learning all the things so that we can make Yarnable like the most amazing, best possible thing ever.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
We go every year.
Yep.
So this was our 3rd Sub Summit.
Yep.
And I think it was a good one. And we've got some really great changes in the store. Not changes, but like additions.
Yes. Just making the experience even better.
Yes, the experience.
Yes.
Yes. I think we had talked like a few times ago about how we had a lot of interest in our no frills or in a no frills yarn only version of Yarnable. And so we've been working really hard behind the scenes to try to make that happen. And so we were able to talk to some companies at Sub Summit, and we're making progress. It's slow, but it's a big undertaking on our end because a lot of stuff has to happen behind the scenes, including like just moving our platform over. It's like a whole big thing.
Yes.
But we're excited about it.
Yes.
A little stressed out about it.
A little bit.
But it's all going to be fine.
We'll get there. There might be a couple of bumps and bruises, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. But we just want you to know we listened, we heard you, and we're doing our best.
We're working on it. Yes.
There's only a couple of us, so it's like we gotta squeeze all of these things in when we're not dyeing the yarn, which is like all the time.
Yes.
We're always dyeing the yarn.
Always. Never ending.
So right.
But we love it.
Yes.
We love having it for you guys and
absolutely.
And for ourselves too.
Yes. So if you're here and you're watching live, do us a favor and type live in the comments. And if you're watching this on replay later on, huge love. I can never do this. Love to our replay crew.
But they do it like different.
I don't even know. My
like
hands
the
don't
kids
do the
these
things.
days.
Yes.
I'm like, this is how we did it back in the day.
Right. But if you're watching on replay, type replay, and
Yes.
that way it gives us a good idea of who is watching when.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right.
I feel like we should get into some
I know, because we are definitely
yarn stuff. I just got back from the dentist. I was like, today is crazy. Yesterday was crazy. I was like, Jess, we planned this for today. And then I was like, oh my God, I have a dentist appointment in the morning. And then I have another thing in the afternoon. Can you come over at this time? And then we'll just get it done.
right through it.
Yes. Because we didn't want to wait a whole nother week.
Right.
Right. That just seemed like it would be.
Yeah. Because then it's just too close to July at that point. And
yeah. It would just be like we missed the month.
Yeah. It would then be trying to cram 2 months into one live. And
yes, absolutely.
We always talk a lot.
Yeah. And last time we thought like, oh, we didn't have that much to share. And it was like the longest time.
I know.
It was crazy.
I know.
So
it's bananas.
Yes. But
anywho,
we have some whips today.
Yes.
We have some yarn.
Yep.
I don't have any finished objects. You have finished objects.
One.
Okay. Why don't we start with finished objects first?
Okay, because it's just one.
That's okay. We'll just do the one.
Excellent.
We don't have to make up any. We'll pretend. I'll be like grabbing stuff from the closet.
I know, right?
I did this.
Exactly. Okay. So huge announcement, I guess. I'm finally going to
huge.
I'm finally going to release my Best Foot Forward socks on Friday, June 23rd. So woohoo!
Yeah,
these are them. So I am super excited. These are crocheted. They're crocheted socks. I am ready. They've been tested. I added the notes because there was a lot of notes that needed to go into these after the fact.
Yes.
So I added in notes if you have wider feet or a larger toe box. They're just in the notes. So yay, I was able to do that with the help of my amazing testers.
Yes.
They were so helpful and full of information, and I can't thank them enough. And they are like, I heart them.
Yeah.
So
nice. They came out so nice.
So it's going to be live.
Oh,
I'm so excited. So a week from Friday, June 23rd.
Yes.
They will officially be released.
And
so all my crocheters.
And you were saying, so you're saying that the pattern has some notes on how you can make some adjustments if your foot shape is a little bit different or you need a little bit, feet are hard, right? We all have different feet. We have different widths, different lengths, different everything, right? Yes. Some toes go like this. Some people's toes go like, you have the longer.
Yes.
Like, everybody has different feet.
It's really tough. And it's
like such a hard thing.
The whole pattern is small, medium, large. And then in the notes, it also has adjustments to make for the wider foot or larger toe box.
Yes.
So, and it's in the notes on what to do in the pattern itself on making those adjustments. So, and
I think, didn't you say, I'm going to say something that's going to be wrong, but didn't you say you could also make these with contrasting heels and toes?
You can totally do
or whatever
this.
If you wanted to.
You can totally do this with contrasting. And I wish I meant to bring one that I have actually contrasting heels and toes. I might have a picture. A picture of it.
Well, wait. Let's talk first, and then when I'm talking, you can look up your picture.
Yeah.
Because I have more questions about your socks.
So, okay.
Yeah, let's keep showing.
Okay.
So you can do contrast heels, toes, and cuffs if you want, which I think is super fun.
Yeah.
Because that makes it also like a scrappy. And this is obviously a shorty sock, but you could make a longer leg if you want.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it would be a great scrappy project. And you guys, who here is doing summer sock camp with the crazy sock lady? If you're doing summer sock camp, type SSC in the comments so I can see all my summer sock camp friends here. I will be showing you a summer sock camp whip in a minute, but this is going to be released in time for you to have plenty of time to make it for summer sock camp if you're a crocheter.
Yes.
Because I feel like there's not too many crochet sock patterns out there. So if you're a crocheter and you want to join in.
Yes. And it's done in one piece. You don't have to join anything in later. Everything is crocheted as one full sock.
Yeah, just cuff down, right?
Nope.
Oh, toe up. Toe up.
Toe up.
Okay.
And everything is all one piece. So no sewing anything in later.
Awesome.
That's one of the things that I just am like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I don't see anything.
I
no, thank
can't
you.
stand it. So yay, it's all one piece.
Yay.
You just start and you go, and it's a quick pattern. So yes, contrasting heels and toes and cuffs if you choose. Or you could do one solid color like I did.
Yep.
They do stripe well. So actually the picture I'm going to show probably is going to be the one that's self-striping yarn. Yeah. So with contrasting, the contrast cuff isn't on, but it does have a contrasting heel. So,
do you have a favorite self-striping yarn dyer? Do you guys use self-striping a lot? If you do, let me know who your favorite self-striping yarn dyers are. I love self-striping, and I'm always sort of looking for some really great dyers because I don't dye self-striping. It's a beast. And like much respect for all the dyers out there. Like so much love. This is going to be our motto for today's live is this heart. So much love for all of the self-striping dyers out there. That's funny. Oh, look at all the summer sock camp people joining. Yay. I love it. Summer sock camp for the win. If you don't know what I'm talking about with summer sock camp, it is linked in the show notes. So you can, the Crazy Sock Ladies Ravelry group is linked, and then you can see the thread there if you wanted to post. But yes, all of our summer sock camp people are here. Yes. I love it. And what's the yarn that you're making that out of?
I always get this wrong. It's like the mocha chocolate, like one that I always get wrong.
They don't know what you're talking about.
I know. So I have a bad habit of like not remembering the names of the colorways. So I just make up names.
Before Jess was like dyeing yarn with me and like a full-time like employee, I had this colorway. This was way back. It was called peppermint. I don't even remember now. Peppermint mocha, chocolate peppermint mocha, something like that. It was really pretty. And just used to always call it the mocha chocolate because she could not remember the name of it. Now we just call it the mocha chocolate.
Yes. So I've been calling this like winter something, but is it winter mint?
Winter mint.
Okay. I think I was calling it Winter Wonderland.
Yes, you were. Yeah. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Winter mint.
So it's Winter mint. It was our December colorway from 2023.
Yeah.
So this past December in 2023 is when we released, it came in the Yarnable box. So this is our December speckled yarn.
Yes. And I think we have extra December boxes still in the shop too.
Oh.
And I think they're on sale because all of the 2022 extra boxes are discounted. No coupon code. They're just discounted. So if you love that color, it's, I think, in the shop.
Yes.
Jean said, and this one, Jen, I'm sorry. I can't, you guys know, well, probably know, I can't see very far.
Yeah.
So if I'm like getting things wrong, it's because my eyes are terrible. I'm sorry I missed when would the pattern be released? When will
June 23rd, next Friday, a week from tomorrow.
Yes. And if you're on our email list, I'm going to be sending out an email sometime around then. It might be shortly thereafter. I'm not sure, but it is going to have several really cool patterns in it from a few different yarn dyer friends of mine and Jess. So we're going to be sending something out for some really cool patterns, you know, that I think you guys might be interested in. So be on the lookout for that.
I do mean 2022. I'm sorry, Judy. Judy said, I think you mean December 2022.
Would you say 2023?
I did. Yes.
Time traveled.
We did.
I have a secret DeLorean, and sometimes we pop over.
We pop over.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Nice?
Can you imagine?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to know.
If you could go back though.
Oh, that's true. Yes, go back. Yes, just not forward.
Yeah, I'd be afraid I would like somehow like mess up the whole like time space continuum if I went forward in time. Mm-hmm. I think of that movie, The Butterfly Effect.
Yes.
Ashton Kutcher, did you watch that? Yes. And like, it's just terrible. It's like horrifying to think about.
Oh gosh, yes.
That's so funny.
And I'm also going to apologize. I caught a cold when we went to Dallas. Yes. So if I'm coughing or sound a little funny, it's because of that. So I apologize that is a thing.
Yes. We're trying to get Jess well again.
Yes. We're working on it.
Yeah. So, okay. What else? Oh, so whips. I guess we'll move on to whips. And somebody I know, I'm sorry, I missed it. The comments have gone by, but someone said they love my mug. It's actually, if I turn it the other way, it has a calla lily on it. The little, is it the stamen? Is that what it's called? That sticks out, that has like the pollen on it on a flower. It broke off. I broke. Well,
oh, no.
I'll say I broke it. It's hand wash only. My mom, if you're watching, hi mom. She's going to say she didn't do it because that's what my mom, I didn't do that, but she put it in the dishwasher and it broke. Now, I don't know that it happened.
I almost just spilled coffee on myself.
It's okay. I don't know that it happened in the dishwasher, but I have a sneaking feeling it did. I don't remember who I got this from. It was years ago, but it's a potter who I had found on Instagram, and it's my favorite mug, and I love it. It's my favorite. I like pull it out. Yes, stamen. Okay, good. Sometimes I think I know words, but what's it from The Princess Bride when he says, "I don't think that word means what you think it means." that can be me sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So, oh, hey, Carrie. She said she's doing a quick drive-by.
Oh,
well,
Carrie.
I want to squish you guys so much. I want to squish you too. She's so cute. I'm just going to put this right up. I know one day if we're ever in your area, we will definitely have to look you up.
Yes.
If you guys don't know, Carrie has an amazing podcast on YouTube, Happy Crafty Homemaker, and it's absolutely wonderful. And she knits and crochets. So if you haven't checked her out, please go do so. She has a really great.
She does all the things.
Yeah, she does.
Love it.
She makes some really cool stuff too.
Yay!
So
awesome.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I have a whip. I have two whips. One you guys have already seen. One is new. So I am going to start with the.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh.
Nope.
I'm going to start with the progress on the one you guys have seen before, which is my campside cardie. I have made a little progress. It's not like a ton, where it's not earth-shattering progress, but it is progress. So I'll show you. I'm just going to hold it right in front of my face.
Yes, it happens.
Right. So last time I did put a stitch marker. I'm dropping my yarn. I put a stitch marker where I was last episode. So it was right at the end. I had just finished, I think, this stripe. So on the plane going to Dallas, I knit this stripe and I think the other green stripe. And then maybe part of this one. I'm not sure. But I know I finished this one. I don't think I had joined this yet because I think trying to join yarn and stuff on the plane.
Ugh, yeah, no.
I was a mess. Like at one point I dropped one of my AirPods and it like went behind us, like in between the seats.
Yes.
And there were like these two gentlemen there. And I was like, excuse me, sir.
We couldn't reach it.
Can you please get my AirPod? That just fell right out of my ear.
Oh, yeah.
So ridiculous.
Oh.
So I was like a mess on the plane. So I only did a little and I did not knit on the way back, but I joined the Navy.
Yep.
And I am loving it.
Yes.
So a quick reminder, what I am doing, what I was doing because for yarn conservation at first was I was knitting my stripes. I wanted to use as much yarn as possible, but I needed it to reserve some for the sleeves.
Yes.
So I knit 15 rounds on the first stripe. I'm using the campside cardie pattern, but I'm doing my own wild, crazy thing. And I'm not doing the eyelets. So I should start there. And so I was just like, well, I'm just going to do some stripes using yarn I had for another project that I never ended up doing because it was a turtleneck and I have hot flashes. And I was like, that's cray cray. I'm not going to. What was I thinking? Like putting me in a turtleneck, that is not going to be a thing. So 15 rounds, 10 rounds, 10 rounds, 10 rounds, and then repeat 15, 10, 10, 10. So this will be again, 15, 10, 10, 10.
Yeah.
I originally had thought I was going to be using a mustard color as well, but I think this is going to be plenty long without it.
Yep.
I will try it on. I'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I definitely, if I do that, I won't be able to use it for the sleeves, but I could possibly do the cuffs in the mustard. I mean, I can make a cardigan as long as I want.
Right.
It just depends on how I'm feeling, if I'm sick of it yet. But I mean, I can kind of try it on a little bit, and you guys, I mean, it's already, the yarn.
Yeah, the yarn's kind of twisted in the back, and
where is it?
it's around,
Here it is. We're just going to do some yarn management. Okay.
There we go.
So, I mean, it comes down, you can't see all the way, but I mean, it's already coming. I'm a very short person.
Yeah.
We like to say Jess and I were both fun size.
Yes.
Because we're both like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take, and I have a very short torso on top of that. Like, there's not much room. So I don't need a ton of length to really get a pretty decent size.
Yeah, like it's almost right to your
yeah, this is like going like to
your
waist.
waist.
Like the end of my waist, like top of my butt. So if I do, that whole section again and then the ribbing, I think that's probably going to be plenty long.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy. I'm not, this is kind of just like my TV knitting. I just can, I'm hanging around and just pull it out, and I put on a few rows. So, I enjoy it. This stitch marker though, can I just show you? I recently rediscovered this because we had moved and all my stuff was packed away, and I hadn't seen it in a long time, but then in the move, I like found it. It's a little like, is it kawaii? Is that how you say it? It's a little sloth with like a little sleeping cap on. Oh my God. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? It's so cute.
It is super cute. I love it.
Like, I'm obsessed.
Yes.
I do know that the maker was overseas. It's the same place we got the Baby Yoda stitch markers. Oh, it wasn't you, it was Brienne.
I was going to say, I don't remember. I didn't get
I got those with Brienne. So
I think
Brienne,
they were sold out by the time
it was right when The Mandalorian had first come out, and everybody, it was like, everyone was calling the little, whatever his name is now, Baby Yoda. I still call him Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
We got these Baby Yoda stitch markers from this maker, and I want to say she's like in Spain or Brazil or like, somewhere, and they're so good. If I can figure out where I got it from, I will add it to the show notes at some point, because her work is really stunning. I mean, it's really, really good. So anyway, I have that stitch marker there. And then, of course, I have my little Chihuahua that I got from Simply Serving. I have a new order coming from Simply Serving. I've placed like 3 orders now, I think. With them.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Every time I get an order, I look at their shop and then place another order. I'm like, I'm addicted to their stitch markers and progress keepers. But it's the one I got. It's the clown.
Oh,
it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to see it. I'm like beside my husband hates clowns, and I think it's hilarious to like torture him with all the clown items. I keep saying one day, like, you can hire a clown and like have them like follow somebody around. Yeah. I want to do that to him.
Oh my goodness.
I like hire clowns to just be like inside our house. And so when he walks in, they're all just standing there being creepy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
It would be hilarious.
He would not find it. I won't do that. I promise. I wouldn't actually. I might hire someone to follow him around. I just think it's too good.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
That's hilarious.
So last time we were talking about how I did not think I was going to have enough yarn for the stripes on the sleeve for that cardigan.
Yes.
And I was like, well, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do that. We're talking all about it. Jess goes to a place and does a thing. Want to tell them?
So I went to, there's a place in Harrisville, New Hampshire that does, they sell looms and they have lots of stuff. And they do workshops and different things. So I did a felt painting workshop, which I was just saying to Cheryl, like, oh, I forgot my felt painting.
Next time
I will bring it.
Yeah.
But we did a sunflowers. It came out really pretty. I loved it. But then I went down into the shop to like poke around, and I discovered
they had my yarn.
They had Brooklyn tweed.
They had the Brooklyn tweed in the American Targhee wool, like all the colors.
Yep.
She sent me a message and she was like, look, they have your yarn. Do you want me to get you some? I was like, yes.
Yes.
So I quickly went and I found the colorway names and everything. And I'm like, okay, I need one of each of these. So
fun.
She got them.
So I got her yarn. No worries now on the sleeves.
Oh my God. How amazing. So
bing, bing, boom, done.
Yeah. And they're not the same dye lot, but it's not really going to matter because I mean, they're very close.
Yes.
I mean, maybe if the stripes were right next to each other.
Right.
But I don't think it's going to make any difference.
In the grand scheme.
Yeah. Like you won't notice it. It's a very slight difference. So I'm ridiculously excited. So I can do my sleeves without any problems.
So
I had wound all the yarn up for the plain. So this is what most of it looks like. This is kind of that like yellowy, it's called tincture.
Yeah.
Color.
It's pretty.
Yeah. So it's all a non-superwash, DK weight. And I love it. I've loved working with it. I've never worked with Targhee wool before. Yeah. But it's very nice.
I love it.
It's not really an issue, but did I not take it out? Okay. Is there a ball of wool? Yes, there is. Hold please.
I'm like, I don't know what you're looking for.
So I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but can you see this one is much different than this one?
Yes.
This is the one I had. This is the new one.
Okay.
And it's definitely the same colorway, but it's just different dye lot. I mean, it's funny, like just goes to show, like, I mean,
different dye lots. Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty marked difference. This is more navy blue. This is almost black.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is this is the one that's currently attached to my project. I'm going to knit one stripe, the bigger stripe in this one, and I'm going to do the smaller stripe in this one.
That's a good idea.
Because they are so different.
Yes.
I feel like that might make a difference.
Yeah.
So it's just going to go from this one to dark. So the whole sweater is the stripes are going from light to dark.
Yeah.
I feel like that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, I think that will be great.
And I'll do the same on the sleeves and we will be good to go.
Love it.
Yes. So
yay.
That's that.
Yes.
And I feel like I'll probably be done with the stripes. I think I'll be done with this sweater probably the next time we are live again.
Yeah.
I think I'll be done. If not, I'll be really close. So that's exciting.
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you have any other whips or is there anything we have to... Jen says, Princess Bride. Yes. Inconceivable. Yes.
That's 100%. Such a great movie.
I know it is such a great movie. Let's see. Mary Beth says, would you ever consider having a local meetup? Yes, we would. So let's just talk about that for a minute. let's
just take a second.
Yeah, let's just pause. So recently our lease was up at our dye studio and warehouse area where we do all our packing and all the stuff. And we were wanting to try to move to a new facility that would give us the ability to maybe have like, I want to say a yarn shop, but like maybe something where we could have like our yarns up and maybe once or twice a month, open it up and have like a knit night and do like all of these really fun things. But that did not happen. It just was not, we couldn't find the right space.
Right.
We couldn't find, like, it just, there was issues. So we ended up renewing our lease where we're currently at, and it's just not set up very well to have people in because we're like in the back of a plaza and it's not really like, it's not good for peopling.
Right.
It's not. And so my issue is that I don't know where we could have a local meetup, like where we could. So yes, I would love to do something like that, but I don't know where, because for pre-COVID, Jess and I were trying to figure out where we could locally have a knit night,
Yep.
like, and do something. So if anyone is local to us in Southern New Hampshire and is interested in something like that and has any ideas about that, feel free to, I don't know, leave a comment or send us an email. We're hello@hypnoticyarn.com. And yeah, if you like, I know nothing about anything to do with that sort of thing.
Right.
But if anyone has like a good idea of like a great place, my issue is I don't drive on the highway, you guys. I'm not a highway driver.
Well, and the only thing I can think of at this point is like a Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's
but then it's
just
like, how many
about it.
people though can you fit in a
Right.
Starbucks?
And
you
that's
know?
the thing. Yeah. Like trying to figure out where. And
and
we're still trying to figure out if we can do something
Yes.
eventually in our own facility. But
Yes.
for right now, it's just not.
So we're in Derry, New Hampshire is where the business is, the studio and everything. If anybody knows or, you know, wants to take charge and help us plan something, you just reach out and we will
we would love to not have to think about it.
You would be our girl and we will put
Yes.
something together. I mean, I am more than happy to help. I just don't
Of course.
know
Yeah, we would totally help.
how to like,
joking.
how to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm in the Mill Yard in Manchester. I don't know where that is, but I can get to Manchester back roads. I'm not far. Where I live is not far. I'm like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from like down like South Willow Street in Manchester. So
perfect.
Anyway,
right.
Okay. So
I have my Zweig sweater. I pulled that out. So this was my my airplane knitting that I was doing, and I'm on Sleeve Island, which seems like it's just I'm never getting off of it.
That's why I like to do my sleeves first.
But I made it pretty far. So I got a good chunk done of my sleeve. So
that's
I'm
really
pretty excited. This is my first sweater ever.
Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful.
So my first knit sweater, I should say.
Doesn't it make you just want to like, I want to pinch her. It's your first knit sweater. I'm like, you should see my first knit sweater. It did not look like that.
So I am very excited to get this done so I can wear it in the fall and winter. I got a little time, but Lord knows I'll probably be on Sleeve Island for the next, I don't know, 15 years. So maybe 15 years from now, you guys will see me sporting my very first knit sweater.
Right? Why do sleeves take so long?
I don't know.
Like, the body doesn't take that long and it's bigger.
I know. That's how I feel. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
You have less stitches. You're just kind of cranking along.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's like the never-ending sleeve.
It is.
And I still have a whole nother one to go.
Yes. So this is the Zweig
yep.
sweater by Caitlin Hunter.
Yep.
It is linked in the show notes. And
if I can get myself to pull it
we
up.
dyed this gray yarn for this sweater.
Yes.
Right? We dyed this tonal gray, and then this was a color we had done a long time ago called Antique Mauve.
Yes.
And it's just perfect.
I love it.
It is perfect combination. It shows off the color work so good. It shows off the lace so good.
Yes. Very excited.
Yes. So I always knit my sweaters. After I separate for the sleeves, I knit them until I run out of that main color that I'm on. And then I stop and I knit the sleeves usually.
Yeah.
Because
it takes forever.
It takes forever. I did that on my last cardigan. I didn't do it on this one because I've been really enjoying the stripes and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a problem. We'll see.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been known to like knit a sweater. I have a sweater from like 2 years ago that's finished with no sleeves. It's a love note. I knit it for my mom.
Here's your sleeveless sweater. It's fine. People wear those.
It's a sweater vest.
Just put a little cuff on it. And you're good to go.
I just might. This thing has been languishing, and I've no plans to finish it. I'm just like, don't want to do it.
Just don't want to.
Don't want to. I've knit so many love notes that I feel like maybe I'm burnt out on love notes, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't want to do it.
Yes.
I don't know. So yeah. We'll see. Maybe I will just put some little cap sleeves or something.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So, all right, my next whip, and this is my last whip, it's living in my new project bag that I showed you guys last time from Barley Pearl. I love this project bag. Look how cute.
It's so cute.
It has all like the little, like it says all these things like slow down, visualize, peace, relax, find balance. Be in the moment, calm. You know, it's like all of those things that sometimes you need to like remind yourself of.
Yeah.
And how cute are these frogs doing yoga?
So stinking cute.
Animals doing yoga, like, I don't know, I can't resist them. I can't resist them.
I know.
You see my bunny in the background.
Yes.
I can't point over there. It's a little bunny doing yoga. I can't with the animals. Cute. But I love this bag because you can pick if you want a zipper or snaps. Your choice. I picked snaps because I like that I can just keep it closed and pull my yarn out.
It's perfect.
I love it. Oh, she said.
I ordered 2 of her bags after the last show. Oh,
that's very nice. Her bags they're gorgeous. They really are very nice. And you can pick the type of handle you want. I like when you can have that sort of customization. Yeah. Right? Yep. So this is the bag I picked. I love it. My yarn is not attached at the moment. This is my main color, and I'll tell you why. I am knitting the socks in tandem. So I'll show you the one that I have the most progress on. So this is one, and then this is the other one.
I love it.
So you can see, like, I knit a cuff and then a cuff, and then I knit each stripe one by one. So I did this one and that one. You know, and then when I got to here, I had to knit all of that. I had to knit quite a bit before I could now pick up and do the heel flap and gusset on this one. So this one is here. I started this.
Was it Friday?
Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started this Friday. I haven't worked on it that much throughout the week. So most of this progress I did over the weekend. Yeah. And then I picked up my cardigan during the week because I have less time. So I was just doing a row here and there. But I did a Eye of Partridge heel flap, if you can. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I love an Eye of Partridge heel flap.
It's very pretty. It looks all fancy and stuff.
I did knit 2 row rounds before I started the heel flap. This is still like pulling down. This is the side where I changed colors. I feel like when I tighten these up and everything, because obviously like these are all my ends here. So when I weave these in and I tighten everything up, I think most of that should go away. It won't be perfect, but here's the other side of it. Yeah. Look at these. So this is one of the other orders I got from Simply Serving. It's tomatoes on the vine.
Oh my gosh.
How stinking cute.
Those are so cute.
Tomatoes on the vine are like one of my favorite summer. Like, yes. When you get them and they're all on like the little, and they have that tomato plant smell to them. And I love tomatoes.
Me
love them.
too.
I could eat them like just
apples.
Yeah, I just eat them all the time. I love them. I eat at least 1 tomato every day. I love them. So Simply Serving.
Love it.
You know, strikes again. So I am doing Kay Litton, the Crazy Sock Lady. I am doing her scrappy, stripy socks. She does not have a pattern for it, but she does have all of the details in one of her finished objects on Ravelry. If you go to her project page for it, I linked it in the show notes. So you can, if you're interested in seeing like all of the details, like of how many rounds and all the things. I did 8 rounds of each stripe, and I did 24 rounds for the cuff. I do a oh my God, what's the cast on that we use? Is it the Turkish? Not the long tail cast on, but the other one that's like the long tail cast on, the German twisted cast on.
I'm like, you don't want me because again, names strike me, and it's like the chocolate Bavarian twist donut. Like that's
we do the chocolate Bavarian twist donut cast on.
I'm like, I'm the worst person to like ask about these things.
I
I make my
fabulous.
names up. I'm like, I don't know. It's the Bavarian twist
That's
chocolate.
fine.
Yeah.
Just between you guys and us, it's now called the chocolate Bavarian twist donut cast on, or like BT. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I do that one.
We're mocha chocolate.
Yes.
Yes, that's the same.
It's the German twisted cast on. And so it gives you like that. It gives you a round of knitting. Like it starts you off with a round of knitting, basically. So, so I did 24 rounds after that. So it's kind of like 25 rounds. And I did a 2x2. I did a 2x2 rib. Which is basically what Kay calls for in her little thing.
Nice.
And so I did those, and then I did my own heel flap with the eye of partridge, which I really love. And then I did the gusset, and you have to like kind of measure your foot and know how long she kind of has instructions on how you figure this out, but like you need 2 inches for the toe. And so then you're going to do your stripes. So like I checked my row gauge here, and then figured out if I'm doing 4 round stripes on the foot, how long that was going to be, so I could figure out how long the rest of the foot needed to be.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm not a good explainer of things. But I've been trying it on as I go, and I feel like it's going to actually be quite perfect. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I just obviously started the stripes.
I love the striping.
I do too. The yarn the main color is by So Happy Jane. My friend Heather dyes, that's her company, and she had sent me this yarn with her yarn club. Loved it. Cast it on right away. I had it like sitting, and I was like, I gotta cast this on. So this is what I decided to do with it. And my stripes mostly are like random minis and stuff that I had. So I had this, and then this, and then I went to that. I think most of these, I dyed. I think that maybe this I did not dye. I can't remember. I've had these all. I don't do a lot of stuff with minis, so they've been sitting for. I've probably had these all for years, yes. Like 4 years.
Yeah.
This is June's.
No, May.
This is May's Yarnable contrast color from the deluxe version of our subscription box. So I used that for the yellow. Whoops. And then I went to a darker teal, a navy, and then this sucker right here. So those are my stripes. This is how much I have left. I haven't split anything, but I think that's fine because I'm just doing 4 rounds. Yep. I mean, it barely takes, I think, 1.5 grams to do a 4-round stripe. So plenty of yarn, great scrappy project. Again, I have linked to her Ravelry project that has those notes in it if you're interested in doing one of these. She just released a podcast yesterday on YouTube, and she did she's doing 3 pairs of the exact same sock. Like she got almost 3 pairs. I think she has to use like a different color for the toe or something, but on the 3rd one, but she got almost 3 pairs of socks out of like one set.
That's amazing.
It's a lot of socks. So, yeah.
And I almost, speaking of socks, I almost forgot to show the contrast heel and toe and the self-striping yarn for the crochet socks.
Yes.
So this is what I have at home.
Yes. Oh, that's so cool.
So the contrasting heel and toe, and it will have a contrasting red cuff.
And that's the yarn I gifted to you, right?
Yes. Okay. And then that's the self-striping yarn.
Yes. It's from Turtle Pearl Yarns. Turtle Pearl Yarns is where I got that.
Okay. And so that's what the crocheted sock pattern looks like in a self-striping with a contrasting heel toe.
They're like pride socks.
Yeah.
Yay.
I know. I love it.
That's awesome.
So that's the.
Aww.
So I
amazing.
didn't want to forget to show.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to pull up the picture.
Yes. Those are gorgeous. I forgot about those.
I know.
I forgot. Right? Those are that sock, self-striping. Like, I feel like that's a win.
Yes.
Or, you can just buy some yarn from me. Not self-striping. I'm knitting these both on size 0 needles, if anyone is interested. I happen to have 2 pairs of Knitter's Pride Carbons size 0 in the same length, everything. I think I got them on clear. Like somebody was like getting rid of them at like a little boutique yarn shop. I think we did a trunk show at, and they had them on clearance. So I bought them for like $1 a pair.
Wow.
Because at the time I was knitting all my socks on 0s. Now I knit them on 1s, but I actually really like the fabric with the 0s. I will say normally I cast on like 58 to 60 stitches.
Yep.
I went up to 64 stitches to do these.
Okay.
They fit. They're definitely a little tight. Like there's negative ease. You know what I mean? Like there are definitely some negative ease on these babies.
Yeah.
I'm hoping when I block them, they'll like loosen up a tiny bit, not too much, but just
Just
like,
enough.
Just a teeny tiny
Just
bit would be
enough.
great.
Yes.
So if I did this again on 0s, I would probably cast on maybe I would go up to the next size or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's this is the other stitch marker I got from Simply Serving when I placed the order for the tomatoes.
Oh, it's a little daffodil,
and it's a daffodil. It's so light. I know it's big. It is very light.
Yeah.
It is.
Nice.
It's almost like it's not foam, but it almost feels like foam. Like it's so light.
Yeah.
But how cute is that for spring?
Super cute.
It's the reason I added the yellow because I was using it when I was doing the purple.
Yeah. And
I loved how the yellow looked with it. So I was like, oh, I got to add some yellow.
Super cute.
Yeah. So, all right. I think that's it for my whips.
All right.
Do you have any other whips?
Nope.
Okay.
But it segues to that.
Okay.
And I'm just going to show it as what it looks like worked up because that's the only one I got.
All right. Well then let's do that. Let's do that.
Want to do the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're going to transition. Jess is going to show her last whip. Then we're going to transition over to a unboxing of the June Yarnable.
Well, I'll do the unboxing and then we'll show this.
Okay.
This is the June.
Okay. Okay. So we'll do unboxing first and then we'll show Jess's whip that she made with it. And then we have a little bit of yarn stuff, life stuff, whatever. And yeah, so if you're here for primarily the knitting, I think we're moving on. We're going to do Yarnable. That's okay. You can whack me. If you don't want to see the June unboxing, which is, what we shipped out at the end of May, then goodbye. Thank you for watching. Probably time to tune out, but we appreciate you.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So here we go.
We'll tell you when we're coming back too. So if you want to just look away and avert, we can do that too. So,
well, we'll be talking about the color, so you might hear us.
Oh, very true. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay.
We could slip and talk about that.
We could, yes. So June's Yarnable, yay! Hopefully everybody has received it. Hopefully everybody loves it. I love it. So, yay!
Right.
So this is June's Yarnable colorway in plush sock.
Yeah.
Obviously the DK is the same, but I don't have a DK skein to show. So awesome yarn.
And I'm going to shout out to Kim, who is one of our Hypnotic Yarnable employees, because she provided a lot of input into this color. And yeah, I think it turned out absolutely beautiful.
Love it.
We didn't want to go. So I know I've seen a lot of people do unboxings and they were saying how like they, a lot of people put their yarn aside, right? And they look at the goodies and then they do the yarn last, and they were expecting it to be yellow, right? But we didn't want to do yellow. So we were trying to really come up with a appropriate color for the name Pollen Party and our theme, which you'll see in a minute. That really encompassed like what we're seeing and experiencing in June.
Yes.
And I just feel like blue skies, those, all these little speckles are like the flowers coming up and all the different colors that we're seeing in June. And then somebody had said it also reminds them of like all the pollen, like speckles that are in the air and stuff. And I thought absolutely perfect.
Yes.
So that was kind of like the thought process behind how we came up with this blue color for our Pollen Party.
Yes.
Theme that we had.
Yes. And our deluxe people got the coordinating scheme. Mine is caked up for making my Year of Yarnable blanket, which I have not made a square in this yet.
Yeah.
But this was June's coordinating colorway.
Yes, and I don't know if you can tell, it actually has a darker like pink speckle. it's like the same color. It's speckled on top of the same. So you get like a darker,
I know it's hard to
like tone
see.
on
Oh, there
tone.
we go.
It's really pretty in real life. In real life.
In real life.
Like this is like fake life. Oh my goodness, we're ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So we have those.
Yes.
And then we have the goodies. So exciting.
Yes, and I know we've been getting a lot of good feedback about shipping in these bags.
Yes.
So as long as we have availability and access to them, we're going to continue to do that. It seems like everybody is liking that.
Yes. So we have your scratch off card that comes in every goodie bag so far.
Yeah.
With the extras, a little did you know?
Yeah.
And then you have your little scratch off to use.
And we have updated our Inside Yarnable page. It is now its own little website, and it gives you more information about everything that you got. But it's a really nice layout. You have links to the different companies with pictures of the yarn and pictures of the items and all of those things. So if you haven't scanned your QR code and gone to the Inside Yarnable page yet, you should check it out because it's new and fresh and fancy, and we love it.
Yay! Love it.
Yes.
Okay. So we have an all natural lip balm made from beeswax, right? Is that right? Vanilla lip balm?
Yep.
Yep. It's beeswax.
Yep. From Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yep.
So that was one of the items in your goodie bags this month.
It's handmade lip balm.
Yes. And I love the little packaging.
Yes.
The packaging is so cool.
We loved like that natural wood instead of just like a plastic. We loved everything about this.
Yes.
And it's so smooth. Oh my God. I'm obsessed with it.
Yes.
Loving it.
And then we have some progress keepers stitch markers, excuse me. Yep. Some bee and some honeycomb stitch markers.
Yep.
I mean, stitch markers.
Stitch
oh my gosh,
markers.
I can't make words
Words are
happen
hard
today.
Yeah.
Oh.
We had these manufactured for us. So everything here is designed by Yarnable, the backing card, all the things. So
yes.
Yeah.
Super fun. And then
Lori says the lip balm was really nice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And then we have a little notions tin.
Is that not like cute?
It's so cute. I'm like, I feel like if I bring it closer, it's gonna. Oh, there we go.
So this is by Twice Sheared Sheep.
And then I think it it slides.
And we have them linked. They have lots of really great notions. The owner, her name is Dawn. This is her original artwork.
Oh,
so that's what I absolutely loved about this tin. Like, not only is it, amazing just for your stitch markers or, whatever your notions stored in a project bag, but Dawn does all the artwork. So I sent her some inspiration photos based on the theme of the box, and she created this artwork for this tin. So
yes.
I was like, big thank you and shout out to Dawn over at Twice Sheared Sheep.
Amazing.
Yes.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Somebody asked about the material. So this is a plastic. It's sort of like the inside is like a mesh, but it is fully solid. It's not, there's not like little holes or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like a screen.
Yeah.
But it does have like almost like a screen like on the inside.
Yeah.
So it's like a mesh fabric. It's plastic.
Yeah, she was asking if it's recycled or repurposed material. It looks like it's some sort of.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a specific, it's not necessarily advertised as that, if that makes sense. But they are obviously reusable. We're hoping, people can use them as notions pouches. You can use them as pencil pouches,
makeup cases.
Yeah, and
kids pencils,
crayons, markers.
Yes.
All of the things,
Multiple.
other crafts that you might do.
Yes.
Great to stick your little,
like
little
repurpose
bits and bobs. So
yes,
we thought, better than
just either throwing a little organza bag out or just not knowing what to do with it. At least it's something that can be repurposed in many, many, many ways.
The organza bags are so pretty.
They are.
But we want to give you as much value as we can for your dollars. And so if we can put your items in something that then you can also use, win-win, right?
Yeah.
So that was our thought process behind why we're doing that. Okay.
All right. And so this is my June granny square in the Yarnable colorway. for my year of yarnable blanket. I apologize that I don't have the coordinating skein done yet.
Did you bring the blanket?
I did bring the blanket, but I don't have May on it.
Well, that's okay. Some
We can
people
still
might
take-
not have watched last
This
month.
is true. Yes,
Haven't seen
I
it yet.
Totally pull that.
Yeah, we'll show you guys the blanket if you haven't seen it. I mean, we don't have to spend a ton of time,
No.
but if you haven't seen the blanket yet, it's gorgeous. And
you.
I'm going to show it at every opportunity we can. While she's
Yes.
pulling that out, I'm going to see if I can give you a close-up of all the little speckles. Like, look in here. I know the light is kind of blowing it out, but can you see all the little speckles all throughout? They're so cute. I mean, it really is like a blue sky. I keep thinking my landscapers are here. I'm like, oh no, the mowing is going to start in a second.
So this is my year of yarnable so
Yes.
far. I know it's been a busy couple of months.
Yeah. So that's
So
January,
January,
February,
March,
April. The April.
and then I have obviously
This is the April main color.
May.
That's the May main color.
And then June. And then the May.
Look how well they all go together.
Coordinating.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
fun.
So beautiful
Love
crochet
it.
blanket, granny squares.
So that's
amazing.
My project on, or progress, I should say, on that project.
Maybe I can steal it from Jess. Keep it for me.
It's my very first blanket for me.
Yeah.
Not my very first blanket ever made, just the first one I'm keeping.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
I have made no progress on mine, so I'm not pulling it out. I have done like literally zero. Absolutely zero. I forgot I was even making a not the granny square, but the big granny square that I was doing in my yarnables. I forgot I was even doing it. I found it. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, oh, that's right. I was doing a thing. I don't know if I'm gonna keep. I think my landscaper is here now.
Oh my gosh.
We've had
that's
so
funny.
much rain that like they haven't been able to come because it's just raining all the time lately.
Yeah.
It's like we live in Washington State or something.
I know. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
All right. I almost just stole that skein of yarn.
Actually,
Actually, it's mine.
I was gonna say.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
pretty sure you brought it.
It's
so
mine.
You can steal it all you want. That's funny.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All right, you want to show these?
Yes.
All right.
So, in inspiration from June's coordinating skein, I was like, ooh, I'm totally going to do something hot and fun for June.
Yes. Well, also let's back up. Jess dyes a tonal set
Yes.
every month.
I was about to say that.
okay.
No, it's
I was like,
totally
no,
fine.
They don't.
No, it's totally fine. Yes, every month I dye two different colors in a tonal or semi-solid. And this month I wanted to go hot. So
Yes.
I went hot.
Yes.
And we added in 50, we're going to add in 50 gram skeins.
Yes.
So I dyed up last month's tonal colors in 50 gram skeins.
Which is
So
like a purple and a green.
yeah, it was like, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the bloomin' lilacs and the grass is greener.
Okay.
So those are the two from last month, and I dyed up 50 gram skeins. So those will be available at the next shop update.
Yep.
But without further ado, so ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! I can't even, you guys.
Look
I
how
can't
bright.
even like seriously.
I mean, it's like this would glow in the dark. It's,
Right?
This is fluorescent. It would, I think, glow in like a
Yes.
black light. I'm pretty sure it's a fluorescent. I think this might too. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Um,
I'm very excited though.
they are your neons for June.
Yes.
How fun is that?
So this one is called Pucker Up, and this one is Raspberry Ripple.
Yes.
And
Aren't
I
they, like,
am
perfection?
so excited about that. I'm like, oh, these give me all the feels with like how bright and hot they are. I'm like, oh,
I
these
mean,
are
can you
awesome.
imagine like doing a
Right?
neon
How
version
fun
of this or something?
How
Oh my God.
fun. I'm beside myself.
Yeah.
I love the bright, vibrant.
Yeah.
It's my jam.
This is so bright. I mean, this is like highlighter yellow. It is
Yes.
crazy. It is like crazy awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So, I mean, I feel like this is even like, I don't know, like even in like in real life, like even more like It's just so bright.
It's so bright and it's so amazing.
Yeah.
And I love them.
And I'm so
much.
excited about being able to have them on the 50 grams now.
Yes.
Because it's great for your color work, for your smaller scrappy projects, for your like blanket things that you don't want huge amounts.
Right.
So yes.
So I'm very excited about these. Some fun hot colors for June. Yeah.
Very
so
exciting.
Next shop update. Keep your eyes open. 100 grams and 50 grams available.
Yes. And I think the shop update is probably going to go live on Saturday. And it's also going to have, we have a couple new things for the shop. We have some mohair sets to go with some of the yarn. Which, oh my God, you guys, there's one. It is, let me just say, it's sunset dyed. It's like mohair sunset.
Ooh,
it's ridiculous.
I haven't seen it.
No, you have not. I'll show you a picture after of it hanging. It's we're gonna have to dye a bunch more because we're all gonna want it.
Struggle is real.
It's seriously a thing. If you guys follow Grocery Girls, I feel like Jody has several hat patterns that use mohair. And if that doesn't bother you, and some people don't want mohair, but you can also just not do the brim with the mohair if that's an issue. Yep. She has several hats with mohair, and I feel like this sunset dyed mohair would be so stunning in a hat with like a natural, just an undyed yarn or like a white yarn or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Or a black yarn. Oh my God. It would be amazing. Yay. I'm getting myself all worked out.
Right. Are they 100-gram skeins is what Mary Beth had asked.
Both 100-gram and 50-gram.
Yes. We have it on both.
Yep. So pick your poison.
Yes.
And we do save the recipes for these. So if we are selling out of any colors, we can restock and re-dye them.
Which is what I did with the 50-gram skeins.
Yes.
So that we have those available for last month's tonals.
Because I can't get my act together. I still have from last month the ones.
Oh, those are from March.
I know. I brought them home from last month. So I have the ones I brought home from last month here from March. I'm going to grab these.
Yep.
That was our March set. And then.
Yep. This was our March set.
This is our April set.
Yep.
I don't have the May set here, which is the purple and green, which are so pretty.
Yes.
But anyway.
And then this will be.
Yeah, the June
set.
So we've got a lot. We're adding tonals every month. We're adding a new set of tonals. So that way we have a good selection. If you're looking for something like that, it'll be available for you. You know?
Yes.
So that is that. Actually, I'm going to put these in my basket because I just have to bring the whole basket back. You guys, let me show you. Can I push my chair back a tiny bit? Look at this basket.
Oh, look at how cute.
Isn't that the cutest thing?
That is so cute.
I got this at the Container Store, and it is by 3 Sprouts, which we actually had product by 3 Sprouts in one of our 2022. Which one do we have the sloth bag in? Was that 2021 or 2022?
I think it was 2021.
I think it was too. Yeah. It wasn't just last November.
No.
September.
Yeah, no.
So 2021, we had 3 Sprouts. We had a little reusable sandwich bag, snack bag.
Yeah.
But it's by the same company. And I bought this and I was like, oh, what a coincidence. Anywho, so that's that.
Yes.
And do you have anything else yarn to show? Okay.
Nope.
So I think what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the Inside Yarnable so I can look at the show notes and tell you the books that I'm reading.
Oh, so I'm reading. We're
going to move on to some life stuff.
Yes. So the book I'm currently reading is, I moved on from number 8 last time we talked about from the Michael Bennett series by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. And I have moved on to book 9, and it's called Bullseye, and it is a continuation, obviously, of Michael Bennett series. And I just started it. I don't know. I think I'm maybe a couple of chapters in. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying the series. I mean, I'm on book 9 at this point. So that's been fun.
Yeah.
I love listening while I'm dyeing up the yarn and doing all the things in the morning.
Jess gets in before me.
Yes.
So when I walk in, Jess is dyeing yarn and she's got her book going, and I can hear the little narrator guy saying, it reminds me, if you guys are on Instagram and you ever see the reels, there's one reel that has an audio and it's like, I don't remember. It's something like the person's like listening like in their AirPods or something. And it's like, what you think I'm listening to. And it's like nice music or something. It's like what I'm really listening to. And it's like, and then he grabbed the knife off the counter. And like,
that's me in a nutshell.
Every time I walk in and I hear it, that's what I think about. All right. So I am listening to, I have 2 books because I just finished one like yesterday. And I had to tell you about it because it's so good. It's like a mystery thriller, like a crime thriller, but it's not a it's not from the vantage point of the police or the investigator or whatever, like a lot of them are. It's like a multi POV. And so you get the perspective of like all of the different people that are involved in this like goings on of, the purpose of the book. So it's really good. It's like super twisty, and like some of the twists, I feel like you kind of, it dawns on you like right before, or some of them like you don't see them coming at all, but it's really good. And there's like creepy parts that like I was literally listening at night before I go to bed, and I was like getting creeped out. I'm like, oh my God. It was really good. But I mean, it's not like gory or anything, but it's really good. I think there's some language in it, so if that's not your jam. But it's called Local Woman Missing, and it's by Mary Kubica. She's a New York Times bestselling author. She's the author of The Good Girl. She's in the vein of like Gone Girl and like that type of book. So if you like that sort of thing, like Girl on a Train, is that what it was called?
Yeah, I believe so.
Then you this would be for you. So good.
Yes.
And then I just started a new book that I believe is part of a series, because I got 2 books. But I started the first one, which is called A Flicker in the Dark. It's the same narrator, who was very good. If you listen to audiobooks, the narrator was really good on Local Woman Missing. It's the same narrator, I believe, and it's called A Flicker in the Dark, and it is by Stacey Willingham. I only just started it. It's in the same vein. I'm on like a kick. Apparently, you get like on a roll.
Kind of like I'm in book 9.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm in that like mystery crime.
Feel committed.
Thriller.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I've only listened to maybe 2 chapters, but it's been good so far. So, I'll hold off on the recommendation until I get further in, but I think I have high hopes. It seems like it's going to be good.
Love it.
So that is that. And really quickly, we never put up our
I was going to ask about it, and then I was like, oh, if she didn't do it, I don't want to say it and have you be like, I didn't do it.
No, I just forgot. So we're going to throw up our link here, you guys. If you are watching on a smart TV on YouTube or something to that effect, like I do, it can be, you can't like click on a link to go to the show notes, but you can scan the QR code right there. You can scan that with your smartphone, with your camera. Wow. Yes. Just take it away.
Okay. So just open up your camera on your smartphone and point it at the QR code, and it'll come up with the link. And you can just click on the link, and it'll take you to all the show notes and links to all the places, patterns we've talked about, bags, and
people we love,
books we're reading, all the things. It'll tell you everything you need to know that we talked about.
Yes. And the link to that page is also in the down bar on YouTube if you're watching on your phone or something. And I believe it's also on Facebook in the description. So
okay,
let's see. Kim says, I got here late. Have you mentioned the Advent set you talked about last time? Oh, no, we haven't. Thank you for the reminder.
Yes.
We shall talk about it.
Yes.
We, last week, designed the colorways.
Oh my gosh.
There's going to be 2 colorways.
Yes.
So we're not doing an Advent. We had to back off of that a little bit.
Yes.
We are doing a Christmas Eve cast on box. Obviously, you can, use it for anything you want, or, it'll ship so that you'll have it by early, just, the 1st of December. You probably have it in November, if we're being honest. But we are theming it sort of around your Christmas Eve cast on, right? A lot of us do that, but you could do it for your New Year's, whatever.
Yep.
But we're going to have 2 colors. One is a vintage, like Victorian vintage, think like vintage Christmas ornaments. We're going to have some inspiration photos so that you can kind of see the 2 themes.
Yes.
And the other is more of like a warm country Christmas vibe, like think like
rustic
fireplaces,
yes.
cinnamon, yummy Christmas,
yes.
whatever. So we're going to have some inspiration photos coming out soon. We're hoping to get those released next week.
Yes.
We will send a link out to email subscribers first before we release them publicly.
Yes.
So that way, if you're on the email list, you will get the first chance to grab one, because obviously they're going to be a limited quantity. We will try to do as many as we can. You will have the option to buy additional skeins of yarn. So you can pick whatever project you want, and you can pick how many skeins of yarn you want to come in your set.
Yes.
And they'll be full size 100-gram skeins.
Yes.
So that way you don't have to worry about getting more yarn later or whatever. So you can say, I want 4 skeins, I want 2, I want 6, whatever. And we will make it so, number 1.
Yes. But the colors are amazing.
Yeah, they really are.
So exciting.
They really are amazing. They came out so good. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think, I think whichever camp you kind of fall into, like, it's good.
And if you're like me, you want them both.
Yeah.
I'm having that issue right now too.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my gosh, like she did one.
Well,
and
if
I'm
I'm being
oh
honest, we'll probably be able to have both.
I know. Which I'm super thrilled about, because indecisive Jess over here does not like to have to decide when they're both amazing.
Yes.
Just saying.
So if you're in the camp of like more cooler, brighter, like jewelish tone stuff,
yes,
the vintage Victorian sort of vibe is going to be for you. If you like more of a like those like earthy tones, warm, traditional Christmas
farmhouse,
then that set will be for you. The sets are going to come with extras and goodies and all things to make your Christmas Eve cast on amazing and peaceful and wonderful and special.
Yes.
I feel like that's really the goal for our box. And again, if you don't use it for Christmas, like that's totally fine. But whenever you use it, it's going to make that experience really, really nice.
Yes.
So, and we're going to try to keep the price at a really good price point so that it's available for a lot of people. I feel like that's the other good thing about maybe not doing a full like countdown or advent calendar is, they're pricey. Yeah. And this is just another option too that is maybe a little more budget friendly.
Yes.
Obviously, I guess if you get the 1 skein, if you're buying 6 skeins or something, it'll be a little bit more pricey. Right. But you know what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
So hopefully in about a week, we'll have those ready to go up for pre-order. And then I think the plan is we'll ship them like end of October, early November. So you have them in plenty of time. If you're international, you'll be good to go.
Yes.
All right. I think
that's everything.
Yeah, I think we are good. Thank you guys for hanging out, joining us for another chat. I don't know. It's awesome. We love seeing you.
I know we do. Oh,
yes.
Hearts,
yes. We love it. Thank you. All right. Yes. Chrissy said it's so great to be able to get an affordable kit. Exactly.
Yes.
Right. So you can still like participate in all the yarny fun during the holidays, but not necessarily have to shell out like $1 million bazillion.
Yes.
I know that's an issue for me as well. I don't usually get the countdown calendars because they're just so expensive.
I know. But
I always feel like super sad that everybody starts opening things that I don't have any.
Right. You're like,
Right. So anyway.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
All right, guys.
We will see you next month. We always send out a text before we go live. So if you're not on the text list, do I have the number anywhere?
I feel like you had shared it at one point.
I used to have it here. Now I don't know why. Well, I will tell you super fast. If you're not on, actually, I will put it in the comments.
I was gonna say.
Can you? Oh, I can. I'm right here.
Wait, we have to go to the comments.
Go to the comments. I'm gonna type it into the comments.
Nope.
Just go down.
Yeah. There we go.
Oops. Okay, so it's 603-928-7108. If you text Yarn Addict, hold on, I'm going to type that in too. Text Yarn Addict to this to get on the text list. Done. Okay, it's in the comments. So if you text that, you will get a text before we go live. So if you don't want to miss it, especially if you're watching the replay now and you're like, oh, I wish I could see them live.
I know.
Yeah, just send us a text. We will shoot it out like right before we go live.
It might have, oh no, okay. I didn't see that there was two. I was like, maybe it just went to Facebook, but no, it's on YouTube also. Both of them are
everywhere.
There. It's in all the places.
All the places.
Excellent.
So it's almost always going to be on a Thursday. We try for the first Thursday of the month, but it's hard to guarantee that.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
But anyway, all right. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
And until next time.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.